Okay, 21,800 hit on the Nifty. That's another record, another milestone that we've scaled. 21,801 is the new all-time high. The markets are going to close at the day's high, 140 points up on the Nifty. The Sensex up 415 points. Maybe at close, it will be below 21,800 on account of averaging. But this has been another solid session, fifth consecutive day of gains for our markets, and markets picking up momentum in the last 30 minutes on December expiry. 0.6% up for the day. For the week so far, it's a 2.1% rally. For the month, it's 8.25%, taking our annual 2023 rally to more than 20%. The big gainer today is Coal India, 4% up. M&M higher, Hero MotoCorp giving it company. Dr. Reddy's, NTPC, BPCL, in fact, all the oil marketing companies did well as crude prices retreated. On the losing side, Adani Enterprises was a bit subdued. In fact, there was pressure in the other Adani Group names too. Energy and Adani Green ending down 2 to 3%. L&T, Eicher Motors and few IT names like LTI, Mindtree, Wipro, TCS took a backseat.
By the way, there's some very good news coming in for the 8 Indian nationals who were sentenced to death by Qatar. The flash at the bottom of your screen, we'll get it back as soon as the market closes out. The court has reduced the sentence. We don't know exactly what's the new sentence, but it has been reduced. So good news and lots of relief for the family members of the 8 Navy veterans in that case. Anyway, quickly back to the gainers on the Midcap side. Today, the Midcap index was in step with the Nifty. It wasn't lagging behind. And gainers, I mean, the bulk of it is really this PSU charge. Hindustan Copper, 15%. Hudco, 13%. Nalco, 10%. SAIL, 7%. BHEL, IOC, Coal India, NBCC, PNB, GAIL. I'm just looking at top volume movers, and it is simply PSUs the entire way. Some of the non-PSUs worth mentioning. L&T Finance had a good session, 4% up on that stock, so it stood out. You had gains on some more names coming through. The fertilizer names, by the way, NFL, also up about 6-7% as we are seeing it. So largely speaking, a very, very positive session with PSUs pretty much leading the charge. Bell has gone. The final close just below the 21,800 mark.
Absolutely. You know, Hindustan Copper in the morning opened at 240 and it ends at 272. So 10% just after opening. And it's not as if it started and then sort of shot higher. Hudco was up 20%. That actually cooled off. I mean, I would say makes sense, but you know, others did not. I mean, HPCL, etc., ending at pretty much the high point of the day. BHEL, SAIL, Nalco, IOC, EIL, and so many others. All the PSU space. Actually, you know, there are names like 361, the wealth management company, Gillette, Rushil Decor, etc., which also did well. But overwhelmingly, if you look at the top 25, 30 volume-led gainers, it's all public sector names across sectors. So that's the picture as things stand right now. So ending at a record high, and now on off to the US. Maybe in the morning when we come back, there'll be the headline US S&P 500 at a new record high as well. So maybe we will start with that. Who knows? We'll see. But we are thinking about what 0.2% or something away from a record there as well. Well, I think we're going to wrap up with this edition of Closing Bell from all of us here. It's goodbye. Thank you for staying with us. But Markets Forward will pick up on all the action in just a bit from now.
CNBC TV18, embarking on a quarter-century of...
Thank you for watching CNBC TV18. For all our top stories and news updates, follow us on our social media platforms.